For years, Ducati's Monster range has been a minefield of multiple models, air-cooled, water-cooled and capacities ranging from 400cc to 1200cc, stopping at virtually every size in between over the years since the original version's 1993 launch. But for 2021, the model is returning to its roots and simply called the Monster. But before we get into the details of the new Monster, if you're new here and you want to catch all the latest motorcycle releases for 2021, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is that time of the year where most of the 2021 model year bike launches happen, and we'll be covering as much as possible here at Full Throttle, so be sure to subscribe if you'd like to catch those videos as soon as they go live. In 2020, there were 4 models in the Monster range: the entry-level 73 horsepower 797, the 109 horsepower 821, the 147 horsepower 1200, and the 1200S. But for 2021, it's a much simpler setup. The bike on offer is the Monster, powered by the same 937cc Testastrada 11-degree engine that's used by the Supersport, the Multistrada 950 and the Hyper Motard 950. It's bolted to a brand new Panigale V4 inspired aluminum chassis to become the first Monster to ditch the Ducati's signature trellis frame, and packs 111 horsepower to sit between the old 821 and the 1200 in terms of performance. Max torque comes 1250 rpm lower than before at 6500 rpm, meaning significantly more urge in the real world, particularly when allied to the new bike's astounding weight loss. The savings are found all over the bike. The 937cc engine is 2.4 kg lighter than the 821cc version. The frame, which only attaches the steering head to the engine, uses the motor itself as the main rear structure, and is 4.5 kg lighter than before, weighing a mere 3 kg. At the back, Ducati has used glass fiber reinforced polymer instead of metal for the seat subframe to save another 1.9 kg, while the wheels are 1.7 kg lighter and the swing arm drops 1.6 kg. Overall, the Monster weighs a remarkable 166 kg dry or 188 kg complete with all of its fluids and a 90% full tank of fuel. That's 18 kg less than the old Monster 821, which is significantly lighter. The suspension is typical Ducati with 43mm USD forks and a rear monoshock, but there's no all-in suspended S version on offer at the moment. The brakes are from Brembo, of course, with radial mounted M432 calipers and 320mm discs, plus a radial master cylinder and a matching one for the hydraulic clutch. The riding position is more upright, with bars moved 70mm near the rider and pegs moved down and forward by 10mm and 35mm respectively to make the bike easier to handle. The steering angle is one area where the firm isn't following tradition, as where early Monsters were often criticized for running out of lock too early. The 2021 design's bar can now turn a full 36 degrees in either direction, a substantial 7 degrees more than the 821 could manage. In terms of styling, the new LED headlight gives a more modern look than before. A sharp tail with body-colored side panel means the new design has a bit more plastic than its forefathers too. The humpback tank is a clear throwback to the Monsters of yore, but now has strip-shaped indicators melded into its leading edges. They're made with multiple LEDs that light sequentially rather than simply flashing on and off, something that Ducati's parent Audi has been proponent of in cars for some years now. The engine on the new Monster follows Ducati's current trend of long service intervals, 15,000 km between oil changes and 30,000 km between valve adjustments, and features the usual array of electronics: traction control, launch control, wheelie control, and 3 riding modes are standard. The top 2 settings, Sport and Touring, both give the full 111 horsepower, while the last, Urban, slashes power to 75 horsepower. Other electronics include cornering ABS, which is standard across Ducati's entire range, and an up-down quick shifter. A 4.3-inch TFT dash, also used by several other Ducati models, tops off the electronics package with Bluetooth connectivity for smartphone media and call control. There are two versions of the new Monster, the $11,895 base model and the $12,195 Monster Plus model. We expect these two machines to be in Ducati dealers by April of 2021. Critics would say that a Monster is a monster because of the steel trellis frame, but the new model is really an evolution compared to the outgoing model and it's still instantly recognizable as a monster. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think of the new Monster. Hope you liked this video. If so, please hit that like button, and if you'd like to catch more motorcycle news and content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.